So I was thinking about maybe talking about the different types of QuickBooks, because sometimes people are just starting out their business and they don't even know which QuickBooks they should choose. They think one accounting software is as good as the next. That's not quite true. In the QuickBooks ecosystem, I will point out that there is QuickBooks Desktop and there's QuickBooks Online. And as the names may point out to you, QuickBooks Desktop is something that runs on desktop platform, and it was QuickBooks for Windows specifically. Intuit kind of dropped QuickBooks for Mac for a little while. And now 2019, they are back in the game with QuickBooks for Mac. Little funny story there, I actually went to the Mountain View Intuit headquarters, and primarily QuickBooks has always been on Windows. And I was surprised to see, walking up and down the hallways at Intuit's headquarters, that pretty much everybody that works there has a MacBook and an Apple phone. Just blew my mind, since there's so much more of QuickBooks that's on Windows. So who knows, maybe the developers in some other country are on Windows, but not the regular people that work there, the management and the executives. So beyond that, let's get back to it. There's QuickBooks Desktop, which is on the Mac and on Windows, and then there's QuickBooks Online. And so, which one should you choose? First, I would say, QuickBooks Online has been developed for a lot shorter period than QuickBooks on the desktop. Desktop's been around for like 20 some years. And so it has a lot more bells and whistles. QuickBooks Online is simpler. It's getting there. It's adding more features all the time. But if you have a complex workflow or some really high-end inventory tracking needs, then you're probably going to want to start your journey out in QuickBooks Desktop. Unless, of course, you are a retail establishment, then I should also probably throw in the idea that there is QuickBooks Point of Sale, which is a cash register software that I happen to specialize in, and it does a lot with inventory, and then it synchronizes your sales figures over to QuickBooks Desktop. But back to QuickBooks Accounting. On the QuickBooks Desktop, you've got 3 different versions. There is QuickBooks Pro, which is the lowest version. There's QuickBooks Premier, which is the intermediate. And then there's QuickBooks Enterprise, which is a very robust program for, I would say, small to medium-sized businesses as a whole. You wouldn't I know it's called Enterprise, but you probably wouldn't see a humongous corporation on QuickBooks Enterprise. Now, accessibility for QuickBooks Online is a little nicer and a little easier. It's in the cloud. You can access it from anywhere you're at that you have the internet. There's an app for your phone, which is very nice. You can record a lot of stuff on the go. But like I said, it's for a really small business, very simple invoicing, very simple inventory. QuickBooks Desktop, and starting out even at the Pro version, you're going to get more features than you get with QuickBooks Online. But that Pro version is stuck. It's stuck in a Windows computer. So if it's on your business machine in your office, then it's there. If you want to do it from home, you're going to have to use TeamViewer or LogMeIn or something like that, and then you're going to have to remote in and use it from there. The Premier version, usually the only reason why I see people using the Premier desktop version is they might have one of the types of business that Premier promotes itself for, and that would be like manufacturing or nonprofit, or I forget what the other ones are, law, or no. There's a few different business types where Premier has special workflows and special reporting sets of reports that are specifically tailored for those types of businesses. So you might want to check into that and see which businesses those are. It might open something up for you. The other reason why people go there is QuickBooks Pro is stuck on 3 users, so you can only have 3 users in it at a time, whereas QuickBooks Premier, you can have up to 5 users. So if you just need a couple more users, you might want to head to Premier, but those are really the only reasons why you would go on Pro, or from Pro to Premier, is special reporting and the special reporting or going up a couple users. Now Enterprise has a ton of advanced inventory functions for receiving and building and putting out different types of inventory. First in, first out, first in, last out, last in, first out. I don't know, all those are handled there. And a lot more advanced reporting as well. Special reports that you need for kind of a large and complicated business. QuickBooks Enterprise you can host in the cloud as you can with the others. It's just seen more often that it's in the cloud, and you can go up to 30 users with QuickBooks Enterprise, so you can be using it for a fairly large business, seeing as how many users can jump into it at one time. And of course your upkeep and your maintenance ends up getting a little more complicated in that regard. I will also mention that QuickBooks Enterprise, another main difference, even though it's essentially the same core program as Pro and Premier, I will tell you that QuickBooks Enterprise is a subscription model, and so you're going to end up paying every single month for QuickBooks Enterprise, whereas with QuickBooks Pro and Premier, you can buy it one time, and you can use it with the integrated internet services that are within it for up to 3 years before you have to upgrade again. And so it's going to be a lot less expensive than QuickBooks Enterprise, where you're paying per user every single month on Enterprise. Beyond that, what else? Let's see. There's another video that I'll probably make where I'll go over some of the Enterprise different options. There's a silver and a gold and a platinum level on that subscription, which include more and more stuff, like more reporting and more inventory functions. Otherwise, this is just a brief video on a quick comparison and some notes on the differences. So I hope that helped you a little bit understand the differences between QuickBooks Desktop and QuickBooks Online, QuickBooks Pro, QuickBooks Premier, QuickBooks Enterprise, and then a little bit of QuickBooks Point of Sale as well. Those are pretty much all the main accounting and financial softwares that you got from Intuit. Once again, my name's Peter with BlackRock Business. I'm glad you came along on this drive with me, and I hope you have a great day.